some sort of chant.
Excellent. That's what we like.
No!
Excellent. Hello, everyone. We have got... tilt this a little bit. That's all the same. Excellent. We got Wumbo. And we got Nanaba. It's a good time. We're going to get into it. So, yeah, Wumbo having the unfortunate attribute of maining both Robin and DDD, both of which I imagine do horribly against poor Pikachu. However, Nanaba having relative inexperience with Pikachu compared to his other main Palutena means that this could be quite an interesting set. Obviously not to sleep on Nanaba in the slightest here. You can see there, Nanaba trying to get a roll read, not quite managing. Oh, and you can see, I'm trying my best.
We got the premium British commentator.
Premium. Commentated a C-tier that one time. Oh, and unfortunate from Wumbulon losing that first stock there. I cannot see the gameplay. Please bear with, ladies and gents. You'll be getting more premium commentary once I can actually see what's going on. All I know is that there is a very good music selection going on right now. I'm all about this. So as we can see, Nanaba just about losing that stock there. Only 64% on the Robin. One sort of combo from an arc fire, and we're really going to see these tables go back to even positions. Oh, I love those tricks there. And as you can see, 50% on the Pikachu. Suddenly it's even once again. Multi-hits and parrying. Match made in hell. So... we're going to be looking for some kind of ledge trap from Nanaba there. Wumbo still very much struggling to get out of the corner here. Even if it's from one corner to another, you're still there. Lovely down air there. Trying to send him off. You can see it's going to be... yeah, ooh, lovely there. The gentleman jab. Sending Nanaba straight back off stage. Dropping shield a little bit too early. Nanaba just using Pikachu's excellent frame data just to sort of force an option out of Wumbo. Clutch air dodge, strange interactions, but nobody quite getting anything off it. And a beautiful dash attack. Excellent stuff from Nanaba, looking poised to take this first game right here. We've got the down throw, trying to get these lightning loops, not quite hitting the mark there. I really like that, was excellent. Really appreciating the forward throw there. Meaning that Nanaba no longer has stage control, and then he could use the Nair to just seal that KO. Not taking too much more percent here. 54 on Nanaba being caught in there. Oh, not quite, just missing the mark on that spike there. That would have been a devastating end to game one. There we go, lovely air dodge on stage of Wumbo, going for the ledge. That would have been the end of that first game. And clearly Wumbo having a lot of experience against these faster characters, getting out of these disadvantageous situations. And the second time that down air has come in clutch for getting back onto stage. We've got a reset into neutral, the Thunder Jolts colliding. You can see Nanaba slowly but surely catching on. Grab release. Catching it there. Oh, and is that it? Oh, not quite. Manages to somehow sneak his way out of it, but Nanaba not quite getting his edge guard there. Oh, and a lovely catch there. Wumbo have been doing that a lot. He's been sort of jumping over the opponent, throwing out an aerial, as most characters do, but then Nanaba sort of jumping and waiting, and then up smashed the landing. Really excellent stuff.
I just want to play mystery.
It's not my fault, Stu.
No one
Very
cares.
good.
Do I report Amy's to you?
So relax.
You missed it. It was shirtless.
Oh, man.
It was great.
You guys are banned.
No.
Yes.
I don't think we are.
What do you mean you don't think we are?
What if I give you money?
Going into this game,
Well, how
too,
much are we talking?
First, can you put the stream back up so I'm able to see why I'm commentating? Excellent. So, going back to this game, going back to the stadium pick, I'm enjoying this a lot. Obviously, Wumbo having the DDD as well, but electing not to go for it, obviously being presumably a much worse matchup. Plus, going back to the same stage, you knew it wasn't him. It shows that his mentality is still very much intact. Going into this game too, it was an extremely close game after all. We're going to get right into it. Back air on deck. One of Pikachu's strongest moves in the matchup. Combos, kills, does what you like, really. There we go. Spot dodge, not quite being able to outlast the Arc Thunder there. Down smash, and then getting ourselves into an edge guard situation here. Nanaba has not really been hitting these edge guards too much, which is one of Pikachu's strongest suits. I'd like to see Nanaba sort of maybe... Oh my goodness. I'd like to see Nanaba not jump into up smash. That was an excellent read from Wumbu there, taking that first stock. Very, very solid showing in this game too. With both of these players, it's not necessarily ever been sort of a wash in either one's favour, but Wumbo is about to make me eat my words with a very, very solid 50% string there. Down air to get back on stage. These air dodges proving clutch for Wumbo right now. There we go. Not quite getting the timing on that back air there, but still managing to keep this ledge trap going. So we can go for another up air again. Any damage is good damage at this point, but it's going to be really vital that he seals out this stock before one of those 11 sword aerials just obliterates that second stock and makes it a much more difficult lead to retrieve. Here we go. Up throw. Yeah, perfect. Nanaba presumably knowing the exact percent that he needs to get the up throw off the top. And here we go. Start potential lightning loops, not quite getting it there. Still 21% and keeping it going. Waiting out that air dodge. Lovely back air, but the 11 sword back air returning of its own. Oh. Good attempt from Wumbo. Oh, and the spike. Excellent stuff there. Nanaba sort of cottoning on to the fact that Wumbo's been recovering in a very similar arc, but a back air returns it, and it is one stock apiece. Remember, this is to get into top 8. Nanaba is one stock away from making it into top 8, but Wumbo is not going to let him have it unless he earns it. Oh, and just about, and lovely tech. Beautiful, beautiful tech there. That could have been curtains for Wumbo. Does both the stock and his tournament life right now. And you can see Wumbo still not neglecting to really switch up the recovery there. All... Well, Nosferatu getting back to relatively even percents right now. Lovely spot dodge jab. Yeah, and I'm liking the fact that Wumbo is going for these aggressive options to deal with the Thunder Jolts. Normally, when Pikachu goes for Thunder Jolt, people elect to shield. It gives Pikachu all of the control that he needs. Whereas going for that offensive option makes it way, way more difficult for Pikachu to take advantage of that situation. Oh, I'm not quite getting it. Beautiful catch there. But he's not dead. My goodness, even with the sweet spot. Excellent DI from Wumbo. Not quite getting the edge guard. And the rapid jab. This is dead. Even percent. Wumbo needs to take this stock to keep his tournament life alive. Oh, and the sour spot again. That's really, truly unfortunate for Nanaba. He's had 2 opportunities and both haven't worked out so far. Nosferatu, that was an excellent call there. And the nair on the way down. We're going to game 3, ladies and gents. We are going to game 3. Truly excellent. These two very much evenly matched. And the winner of this will be fighting Peach Fuzz in loser 7th. Interesting to see. Staying the same characters. Like I said, I think it's an excellent pick. Wumbo has proven time and time again that despite the tricky matchup, he has got the skills and the setups in order to take potentially this set. We're going to FD. This is going to be quite the tricky pick. No, it's all good. So we're going to go right into it. And already we can see, Nanaba trying to make the most of the lack of platforms, really giving Wumbo nowhere to hide when it comes to these combos. relatively even. Lovely catch, shield grab there. The neutral air. Wumbo doing a really, really good job not letting these strings extend for too much. Spot dodge, down smash, putting it into a ledge trap situation. Nanaba doing really well to not let these projectiles happen. And a down air again. I would really, really like to see.
Right now, there should be 0-4.
He's such a game like one.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, ladies and gents. Getting right back into the match here. We are going to see, again, it's a very similar situation that we saw in that game too. We've got to see Wumbo sort of try and get this comeback going without taking too much more percent. If Wumbo takes too much percent here, it's going to be a really, really tricky deficit, particularly as he does not have that advantage of the platform. He's got to make every single combo, every single hit count as much as he can, and in a similar way, Nanaba is going to be looking to extend this lead, 80% right now. One solid edge guard, and again, Wumbo recovering in a very, very similar way. Nanaba's taken advantage of this a couple of times. Whether it's the no mix-up mix-up, or whether it's just the unfortunate realities of a Robin main, we are going to be seeing very soon. Lovely landing up air there. I'm not sure Nanaba was ready for that one. 100% up throw. Up air there, and the forward air. I think Wumbo still has his jump. Excellent call. Really, really good at saving that jump in those moments where he needs it. If he had burnt it in that first interaction, and that was a vicious down air. Somewhat overkill, but that is a full stock lead for Nanaba unless something crazy happens in the next few interactions. Lovely shield grab, back throw. Oh, and I think he was looking for that stage spike there, but unfortunately being a little bit too high up, Robin being able to get back onto the stage, and this is, I think hoping for that spot dodge, aiming for it with that forward smash there. That would have taken the stock as well, the 11 smash attacks being ruthlessly strong. And you can see Nanaba right now playing a very, very patient style, throwing out one of Pikachu's many, many safe aerials, just trying to tack on that, 8, 9, 10%, just so that Wumbo does not have a chance to steal that stock. 81, maybe not quite a kill percent, excellent tech from Wumbo, but vulnerable right now, but trying to drag back on with that back air, and another one, 105% on Wumbo. This is looking pretty dire, but Nanaba's shield looking extremely small right now. Lovely catch on there. Oh, just about outranging. Why does Pikachu's cheek outrange the sword? Oh, lovely air dodge out of there. Wumbo being very much aware of these, drag down multi-hits into smash attack combos and knowing that is not true and that he needs to get out of there as fast as possible. And the back air, once again, the ledge trap continues. Oh, it was a good attempt. And he had the read, but he didn't believe in it. 155%. This is a devastating lead to come back from. It's pretty much Nanaba's game to lose right now. There we go, the up throw, and that is it. Truly, truly close set. Great stuff to Nanaba, making his way into top 8 loser side. Not even using the character